Good evening and welcome back to the Queensland Pickleball Championships 2023. This is Dylan Kimlin. We are about to get underway with the 60-plus men's gold medal match, 3.5 and above, while the gentlemen are just having a chat to our official mark. I've got a special guest, none other than Kelvin Rasmussen from the PAA side of things, coming to have a quick yarn about the Yeppoon Pickleball Festival coming up and giving us an update. Would you like to say hello, Kelvin?
Hey, g'day DK, g'day viewers, how are you? And welcome to Morayfield. It's been a magnificent festival, and the skill level here that I've seen in the last 6 months from my last tournament's just been amazing.
Yeah, no, it's been very good, and the players are going to have a quick little warm-up, I believe, and we'll get underway. But Kelvin, do you just want to give us a quick update from the Yeppoon Pickleball Festival? It's in a fortnight from now. You guys obviously had some wonderful news today. Do you want to share it with the viewers?
Yeah, well, guys, you can, if you jump on the Yeppoon Pickleball Facebook page now, you'll see our images of our courts. They're all being painted up. We've got now 14 purpose-built courts ready for the action to start on the 14th of July. And for those seniors, please register in the next 24 hours because the tournament is closing on pickleball brackets tomorrow. So let's get those registrations in. It'd be really great for you all to come, play and stay at Yeppoon.
Yeah, that's amazing. And 14 purpose-built courts, I think you'd be the envy of the Queensland region, really. I wish I had that many courts here. But that's awesome to hear. And yeah, definitely get those registrations in. It looks like we're about to get underway with playing. Kelvin, you're more than welcome to just jump on and you can have a yarn with us while we're playing. So it looks like our official mark's going to have a quick chat to the players. For the viewers at home, this will be 3 games to 11, win by 2. Should it get to a third game, we will swap at 6. We've got the duo of Ware and Bruce Winther furthest away from the camera, and they're up against the New Zealand contingent of Molloy and Mercer. I had a yarn with both the gentlemen from New Zealand earlier, and they were having a ball at this event.
Yeah, DK, the New Zealanders have taken out a little bit of a few medals over the last 24 hours, haven't they?
They've played so well, and I think they have to be so proud of themselves, like coming across the pond and having a whack with everyone. Very well done. Now, you played yourself today, Kelvin. How did you find it?
Oh, I've had those shockers, Dylan. those 15, 13 losses. Yeah. You know, a couple of points up in that when you're over 10 and then lose it from there. Competition there, they're just finding a way to get through you, and that's what you've got to find in this game. You've got to make sure that they don't find a way to get on top of you.
Yeah, exactly right. And you know, that's what our current players will be trying to avoid as Ware and Winther find themselves with a quick 2-point lead. Molloy on the attack, well played, that's gone wide, so it'll be second serve of Winther to bring it in. And obviously you play out at Yeppoon, you've got outdoor courts. How did you go with an indoor? Like, it's a bit different. How did you find the conditions?
Truly, I found them a little bit challenging. The ball appears to be heavier onto the paddle.
Yep.
And I certainly think it skids. It doesn't rise up as nice as a Franklin ball.
Okay. Yeah, that's a classic outdoor bias there by Kelvin. But no, it's something I find. I liken it to, if you look at the tennis scene, you've got clay and grass courts, for example. I find the indoor and outdoor variants are different, and some people are specialty players on, like, they really shine on the indoor surface. But besides that, I think I was mentioning earlier, the tournament staff have done such an incredible job, and no doubt you guys with your event coming up would be taking some pointers on how smoothly these guys have done things. And
well, we're fortunate that we've got Tony joining us in Yeppoon to help us through as well. She's a tower of strength as far as a tournament director, and she's been a great support to our young girl, Tracy Hope. Tracy's our tournament and festival director at our club, and to be a mum and to be running a festival in the background as big as this, she's been a tower of strength, the young lady.
And it's a good point you raised. Like, pickleball, I think, is such a family event. Like, even right now, we've got people in the crowd just to the left of camera. You can probably see viewers at home. We have a bunch of family and friends coming down to watch these events with over 500 players at the Queensland Championships, easily the biggest tournament in the Southern Hemisphere. It's absolute pleasure as we've got Mercer tried claiming the serve there, not to be. So Winther to bring it in. Solid third shot drop. Put it away. Ooh. Unfortunate there for Mercer. I believe it's 3-0. We'll get a... I must get to get an update from our official Mark, who's done plenty of events today. Have to give full credit to our officials and tournament volunteers.
Yeah, Dylan, I really want to make a shout out about that. Look, at Nyapoon, we've got Margot coming up doing some referee coursings. We're more officials in this game. As this sport grows, we need this network of officials and referees to come along and be part of pickleball. You don't even have to be an elite player, but qualities that these referees and the dedication to their service to this tournament's been outstanding.
Yep.
And we can I just can't emphasise enough how many more we need. So even if you don't think you can play the game, perhaps you might be interested in going down that path.
Yeah, just volunteering. I was having a chat to a couple of players that were watching earlier today, and they were like, I didn't do too well in the... it sounds like they had a similar experience to yourself, Kelvin, and just missing out on a couple really close games. But they were like, when is the next official course? Like, I'd love to give it a go. And I've personally done the referee course with Margot and David, and it's a wealth of knowledge. You realise you think you might know everything about pickleball, and then there's some weird, quirky rules that throw you off. But it's a great learning experience.
Yeah, DK, it's not necessarily about just learning the rules. We just really need these people to come and stand beside our courts and officiate on this level of matches. And there's so much to watch. The ball happens so quick, especially near the net. You've got that non-volley zone. They're watching so much all the time. Yeah,
and that's a good thing for viewers at home if you are wondering what's it like to play with an official. So typically, what our officials cover in the Australian pickleball scene is they typically call the score, which is what's happening right now. To be fair, I've lost track of the score. I'm going to have to go find out what it is from Mark, but that's right. But the other thing they cover is the kitchen calls and illegal serves usually. So, yeah, unfortunately...
Can't quite hear him.
Yeah, that's all right. Well, at the next side out, I'll go for a wander and find out what it is. As we've got Mercer and Molloy keeping Winther back. Solid transition from Bruce Winther. Ware with the reset. Ware with the finish.
Oh, so good.
And that works out well in their favour.
So sorry, not sorry.
We've got a side out here, so if you want to go find out what the score is, Kelvin's gone for a wander. He's one of the superstars of the Pickleball Australia scene, behind the scenes, doing work that benefits all of us. Was that 9-0-2? 9-0-2, there we go. So, and that's in the favour of Winther and Ware, I'm guessing, as they had points earlier. Now, the gentleman from New Zealand, I had a bit of a chat to Molloy earlier. He featured in the singles events yesterday. Has we got an Ernie. I'm not sure if they went in or out, but the Ernie defence works out for both Mercer and Molloy, it looks like. 1-9.
DK, did Molloy knock off Brad yesterday?
I'm not too sure who. Like, I do recall that he was in some of the games. We've got our official marks just confirming that the ball was in. But, yeah, 1-9, there we go. So, yeah, the footage of his game will be available on the Pickleball Australia YouTube channel. And if there are any of our friends from across the pond watching, the New Zealand guys have done incredible thus far. We've also got other international representatives, like we had Rose van Rieck earlier from Netherlands coming down and having a whack. It's just amazing to see. We're getting a lot more people from other countries coming to this wonderful country we all call home to give the pickleball scene a go. And Molloy to serve here. got 1-9. Winther on the smash, putting it away.
I think he's looking to see if there was a touch on the paddle there. He's asking the official there.
No, doesn't look like that's the case. I believe it's still 1-9-1. We've had a side out here. Nice recovery by Winther. That's just gone long. Molloy mentioned that they're from the South Auckland pickleball scene. And by the sounds of it, the scene in New Zealand is blossoming, quickly becoming I hope to become a powerhouse region. I mean, we've seen how well the New Zealand guys have done thus far. And they've come in force. They're all supporting each other. It's really lovely to see. Straight down the middle, great shot.
Oh, it was a lovely little story. Yesterday I ran into Sam, I think his name is. He got the silver in the plus 35 singles.
Oh, is that Glagowski? I think he got the gold in the end. There's no official Mark Cops Astray. No,
there's Sam, the plus 35 skinny singles.
Oh, skinnies, yeah, okay. Yeah.
And they're a Polynesian couple. They transitioned from table tennis 2 months ago.
Yep.
And she was saying, his partner was saying, that they used to play table tennis here 5 days a week. Now play pickleball 6 days a week.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's a cruel addiction for all of us, isn't it? But
so it's growing that much in their church community that the pastors put the lines on in the hall.
Yeah, that's amazing. It's so good to see it, and it's really good that you mentioned family sort of getting involved as well. They can play together. So many partners getting involved in this wonderful sport. Winther to serve. Looks like we had a side out there. The duo of Winther and Ware have had a very solid transition to the net thus far. Bit of a dink rally going on here. Ray Ware was very lucky in the last game against Murphy and Hunt. He was just getting a ridiculous amount of net rolls in his favour as that point goes to Bruce Winther. We've got a ball behind. Looks like we have the ladies playing behind us at the moment.
So DK, it's been an absolute pleasure chatting with you here.
Yep.
I just remind all the viewers to follow us on Yeppoon Pickleball Festival Facebook page and get all the latest information on what's happening in Yeppoon from the 14th until the 23rd of July. Been an absolute pleasure. Have a great tournament.
No, thank you, Kelvin, for joining us. And I'll be covering that event myself, so that will be live once more across the socials. But I'll let Kelvin run off and you can enjoy all of the other wonderful games.
Thanks DK.
No, thank you. And once again, thanks to Kelvin for doing all the hard work behind the scenes of Pickleball Australia. Just another one of those unsung heroes that are involved in our wonderful sport. And the first victory will go to Ray Ware and Bruce Winther here in the gold medal match. So the guys are just having a look, have a quick break. While they're having a break, we'll go to a quick commercial from our sponsor.
Sunday morning rain is falling. Dress and cover, share some skin. Clouds are shrouding us in moments unforgettable. You twist to fit the mold that I am in.
And we are back here for game 2 of the men's 60 plus 3.5 and above gold medal. We've got our official Mark keeping everyone in check. Next to him is the superstar Ray Ware, who I always joke with Ray. He somehow always ends up on the broadcast. I have no idea how. He yeah, I don't know how it is. I have no say on who ends up on the courts, but Ray always ends up on it somehow. Just a lovable character, and it looks like we are good to go for game 2 here of this gold medal. Ware to serve. That was a pretty solid start there for Ware and Winther. Hopefully Molloy and Mercer can bounce back. Nice transition to net to begin. That was a bit sneaky there by Mercer, a bit of a change of hands. 0-0. Side out. $5:30 here at the Morayfield Sports and Entertainment Centre. We've had an amazing day of pickleball thus far, as that goes long. I imagine we're going to start seeing some weary bodies on the courts. And that is something to consider for a gold medal match as well. The 3 games involved, I believe these gentlemen played games to 15, just 1 game to 15, as we saw that semi-final earlier. But if you can imagine doing that multiple times each game you play in, the body starts to get tired. I believe our official mark just called 1-1-1. Was a racehorse. Bruce Winther on the ATP absolutely nailed it. Perfection from the president. Ware on the approach. Caught it well, but he had a rising motion there. Resulted in the ball going flying. 2-1-2. Ray Ware to serve. Winther with the lob. Molloy on attack. Great defence from the fellas from New Zealand. That's a side out. Molloy to serve. It's unfortunate. Just next to us, we've got a Sunny Coast battle going on for the bronze medal. And the duo of Barry and Ken taking on Randall and John. No doubt that'll be an entertaining game as well. Molloy just hitting that wide. Two, 1-1. Nice shots, good angles. Winther on the attack, just missing. 2-1-2. Side out once more, 1-2. Molloy to serve. That's just gone long. Unfortunate for Molloy, it's 2 serving errors in a row. You can definitely get the yips in a gold medal series. Side out once more. Neither team getting a break here. Oh, what a shot by Ray Ware. Winther just missing that there. Right idea. He saw the momentum of Mercer heading in court. 2-1-2. We're tempting an Ernie here. We'll see if he goes for it. Winther trying his best to set it up. Mercer dinking well. Speed up. Good volley. Molloy with the reset. Ware trying his best to finish. Winther pouncing on the opportunity. 3-1-2. Side out, Molloy to serve, 1-3. Let's see if we can get it in. There we go, Molloy. Yeah, solid transition to net as well. Second serve up. Mercer with ball in hand. Solid coverage there from Winther at the net. Keeping both Molloy and Mercer at bay. 3-1-1. Awesome speed up. Well placed. Three, 1-2. Just long. We've got a... Molloy's just asking our official if it hit Winther's shirt, which he said no. So that's 4-1-2. Speed up. Mercer on the attack. Ware defending very well. Still live. Middle is the riddle. Great shot. Side out, 1-4-1. Molloy to serve. Oh, unfortunate for Mercer. They really need to almost settle things down and just go back to consistent pickleball, nice fundamental plays, start building that momentum. Ware and Winther with a 3-point lead would be doing everything they could to extend it, as they had the game 1 victory already. 4-1-2. Molloy to serve, 1-4. Second server once more. Winther keeping the gentleman back. Oh, Molloy trying to get Ware on the feet. Not to be. Great third shot drop. Winther on the approach. Lob attempt. Molloy putting that away. And Molloy and Mercer are defending quite well when they're not serving. It's just they're not generating points when they are serving. And in tournaments, that actually is quite common. Teams may find themselves defending really well, but not being able to generate points. And when it comes down to crunch time, you need those points. 4-1. 1-4, my apologies. That's just gone long. 1-4-2. I do like that though. Bit more of a confident stroke there by Molloy. Oh, nice defence here by Mercer. Molloy getting involved. Ware doing his best to move the opposition around. Who's going to speed it up first? Really well dinking by Ray Ware there. He's just moving his opposition around. 4-1-1, Ray Ware to serve. Pop up. And Winther doesn't miss many of those. Five on one. Game 2 here at the gold medal. Speed up, Mercer on attack. Ware with a toe crusher. Solid smash. 5-point lead. Solid approach by Winther. Nice dink rally here. Ware getting really targeted on that forehand side. Solid defensive effort by Ray Ware to keep in it. Seven 1-1. Oh, good discipline there by Molloy, letting it go. 1-7. 7-1, my apologies. 7-1-2. Drop attempt, unsuccessful. Molloy and Mercer really need to start building some momentum. Net roll, ball's live. Any attempt by Ray Ware. Just the presence was enough to throw Molloy off, and it is scary. When you see someone's ready to go for an earnie and you don't want to hit it near them, can result in a error. Just we have a speed up here. Mercer lets it go. 2-7. Couple of points here for the duo from New Zealand, and this is how they need to start chipping away at that lead. 3-7. 4-7. Exactly what they're looking for, and we may see a timeout here. Yep, called it. Ware and Winther, the experienced duo, are well aware of the ramifications of momentum building from the opposition. We'll go to a quick break, and while we do, a commercial from our gold sponsor, Moreton Bay Region Council.
As the creek whispered a quiet truth, the trees leaned in to reflect. That's deliciously Moreton.
Once again, thank you to Moreton Bay Regional Council. Play, stay and explore this beautiful part of Queensland. Pack your paddle. There are always plenty of places to play in Moreton Bay. And I agree entirely with that, as I personally play in the Moreton Bay region. I have multiple beautiful clubs and playing groups sprouting across our North Brisbane scene. It's an absolute pleasure to be a part of. Thank you very much to our regional council for getting involved in our wonderful sport. Just getting a quick score count from our official mark. 4-7. Nice pick up. Ware on the attack. Mercer defending. Pop up. Solid patience here from both teams. Mercer defended just about everything there. Unfortunately, that hit the top of the paddle. Side out. 7-4-1. Drop attempt goes wide. Where to serve? Ray Ware and Bruce Winther slowly closing in on that gold medal. Winther on attack. Looks like a lapse of communication there between Ware and Winther as the paddles touched. Side out, Mercer to serve, 4-8. Oh, good speed up there by Molloy. 5-8. They built some momentum earlier. Let's see if they can continue. Pop up. Didn't matter, foot fault by Bruce Winther. 6-8. Close game. Full credit to Mercer and Molloy. They've dug their way back into it. Oh, just close. Great shot by Winther right at the feet. The reset effort was very solid there by Mercer. Nice drop attempt. Right Ware always threatening that Ernie. Yeah, we got an Ernie from Molloy, not to be. This is good, pickleball. And that's gone wide. Solid rally from both sides there. 8-6-1, Ray Ware to serve. Oh, unfortunate. Winther just not able to get a full grip on the ball there. Just getting another ball. Looks like we're having a timeout, I think. Oh no, we've got a bit of a wet patch on the court. Right, we're sweating everywhere. Well, we're using a timeout here. While we're waiting, we'll go to a quick commercial from our silver spot.
Sunday morning rain is falling. Dress and cover, share some skin. Clouds are shrouding us in moments unforgettable. You twist to fit the mold that I am in.
Now, I believe this has been deemed a medical timeout. So what occurs during a medical timeout is that the duration is essentially longer. I'm not sure where Ray Ware has gone, but while we're waiting, we can have a look at our bronze medal game going on in the distance. Barry absolutely putting that ball away. I'll have our official mark. That's a medical timeout, just confirming?
No, it's blood. So it's just we've got
a blood rule.
That's
a referee timeout.
Okay. And how long? However it needs? Okay. Thank you for that. So there we go. That's live referee update from our official Mark. He's just let me know that is a referee timeout. So we've almost had essentially a blood rule if you follow any other sports. So just had to clean the court basically. Now this doesn't have a time duration. So we'll just take out as long as we need essentially. But once again, thank you so much to Mismo for getting involved with the Queensland Pickleball Championships, sponsoring as a silver sponsor. Their raffle has been well received. I had a good chat to Brett earlier today. Wonderful gentleman, Brett Blackmore from the Sunshine Coast pickleball scene, proudly representing Mismo. And he said that they've had a lot of pickleball players utilising their services. Magnesium, MSN products, skin products, anti-aging and anti-wrinkle creams. And as someone who personally uses their product after playing lots of pickleball, let me tell you, they work a treat. Would highly recommend looking into Mismo. So, fellas are all just having a chat. It looks like Ray's coming back, ready to go. Ware's always got to be the centre of attention. Hopefully he's all right, but he's re-entering the court. He seems all good. So fellas fellas are all good, having a good laugh about it. And it looks like we will get back into the swing of things shortly. We have a large amount of players still playing right now, and it's a really good atmosphere right now. It's quite bubbly, lots of talking, people enjoying a coffee, sitting down watching the games. Looks like everyone is ready to commence once more. Eight, 6-2. Well played, Mercer. Just putting that in the corner. And that should be a side out. Solid speed up there by Mercer, not to be. Had the opportunity. Second serve. Molloy with ball in hand. Oh, Mercer and Molloy playing very aggressive. They've obviously had a bit of a change of strategy during that medical timeout. And they want to do what they can to take this second game. That's a side out, I believe. Ray Ware to serve, 8-7. Winther with the drop. Good movement. Molloy with the smash. Winther defending. That goes wide. Fantastic resets there by Bruce Winther. 2-point game. Ware on approach. Molloy shuffling back. Gets himself back into position. Mercer with the speed up. Winther converting on the opportunity. Ray Ware, Bruce Winther find themselves in a gold point opportunity here. 10-7. Mercer trying his best to keep Ware back. Lob attempt. Once more, and that has gone wide. Bruce Winther, Ray Ware will take the gold medal, and the duo Mercer and Molloy will take the silver. Well done to the contingent from New Zealand. They have done a phenomenally good job.